Hey, I'm back. I'm very late today, but I had a bunch of things to get going, and I slept till like 1 o'clock. Um, let's see. It's a hot one outside today. Whew. Hey, topside. Hey, I'm about at the dragon thing you were talking about the other day. It was so cool. The underworld thing is so fantastic. Pretty cool. And then last night I got a bunch of chatters in my stream last night, and it was really cool. I'm one step closer to getting affiliate, and got some more YouTube subscribers and some more Twitch followers. So pretty good day so far. We haven't got to Pollux yet. We're inside the underworld, but I got way too tired last night. I was at the point. Yeah, I still had viewers in my chat too, which was really sad. It was like at 3:30 last night, and I was getting to the point where I wasn't enjoying it because I was so tired, and I was all like, I need to, I need to sleep so I can enjoy it. And then I ended up watching Love Is War till like 5 o'clock last night. It was pretty bad. But yeah, we're in the underworld, and we're about to find Pollux, I think. Like, we're getting close. But this place has been great. Like, the water outside, and the whole speed thing, like the Flash. I thought that was cool. Now, do I like the character? What was her name? Cypher?
Don't look back.
I can't say that I do necessarily. Do I like how they graphicked her power? I do.
It's yet another eulogistic butterfly. Are we getting closer to the nether realm?
Yeah, oh, fighting Pollux. He uses. I thought Pollux is a she. Am I confused by the stories? Even if I'm not okay, I'll find a way to win. I always do.
Even if that girl is evil, there's no reason for you to absolve that monster. It was the both of them, who trapped us in this crevice between life and death.
Don't be scared. They haven't noticed us at all.
Yeah, the dragon's a she. Pollux is, I don't know if you've been paying attention to the story, but Pollux is a twin of Castris, or someone that looks like Castris, which we assume is Castris. And, yeah, Pollux is a girl. Let's see. Let's get our free stuff real quick. Have you ever seen Shrek? Dragons can be girls too. Good. I'm glad to. I'm like hugely into the story in every game I play. So, yeah, Pollux is definitely female. Twin to someone who we believe is Castris. Like they look exactly the same. And Castris was supposed to be the sacrifice. So I'm not sure why Castris is alive, but I'm sure we're gonna find that out. Castris apparently had a history in the underworld, which she didn't even remember, so we're piecing that together. So she probably died and then, left the underworld because death didn't take her. And somehow Pollux got switched or something happened. In fact, where's that book? I can show you that Pollux is over. I just don't remember where she is in the book. Probably in Castris' story, maybe? Does she not read the second time? I feel like she should read the second time. We're gonna have to, like, listen to the stories in the future then, if they're not gonna read for me. I don't want Flame Chaser. I want to know about Pollux. Okay, there's a lot of Flame Chasers we just don't know yet. I feel like it would have only been in Castris' story. Oh, you know what? It's probably in What's-His-Face story. Okay, they're not, they don't touch on it. But yeah. Oh, okay. So we can replay the stories. Perfect. Give me a second, though. Did you know, I found out something yesterday and I saved it and I'll probably make a video on it. But someone is getting sued for $15 million from Holyverse for leaking. So this guy owns a Discord server. And of course no one knows who he is. So Discord is helping them find him. But this guy had 12 million viewers on his Discord server and he leaked the Castrois's closed beta. So Holyverse is now arguing that he spoiled the the surprise for Castris, so they're suing him for $15 million once they find him. It's crazy. Let's see. Give me a second here. Gonna pull up Pollux. Yeah, so this is what Pollux looks in human form. She's the twin of Castris, but this is Pollux in human form before she was turned into the dragon. These are all Pollux. It was the dev's friend? No way. Then they're gonna probably find him. I would suspect they're gonna probably find him. Whoever did that. But yeah, it's crazy. I'm astonished. Okay, right, back to the, game.
Oh, this is... Never let your guard down.
So, topside, did you catch up to me, or am I still ahead of you? I think she's up there. You know what we can do to make sure we bolster our team? Someone laughed at me last night for this. And I told them I haven't, had much issues, but they were like, how come your relics are enhanced? Why are they at 0? I was like, I got other things to worry about. Also, it takes relics to, like, increase relics. I don't know if I like that, to tell you the truth, but it's okay. I don't even know how like high these relics can go, but I will be eating a lot of my stock on relics, it looks like. Oh, 6 is the cap. I see. Yeah, okay. That makes sense. I think the person was a hardcore Honkai player, but it doesn't hurt, right? So the thing is, I'm not playing hardcore, and I'm not planning to. I have too many games. I plan to go hardcore into Final Fantasy eventually again, and this is purely story and fun. And I'm probably gonna play Honkai for the rest of my days if God allows. Because honestly, I this game, as far as the story, is breathtaking. I don't know why people don't play more for the story. I don't know. Like, such a good thing. Also, I doubt this is going to be her best armor forever, right? So, it's a great build right now, but when they come out with different relics, and it always changes. Alright, I got all those. Oh, I don't have any. Okay, that's fine. Like I said, nope. Alright, good. So, she's a lot stronger than anyone else on my team. Also, I haven't leveled up everybody. Not yet. I just got my equilibrium done, so they do need to be leveled up. But I ran out of trailblazing speed last night, and I definitely would not want to pay the piper. So let's see if we got any more today. Oops. Oh, I did get some more. Look at that. And as always, relics aren't going to issue right now, okay? Unless they drop another break character, then I don't think we'll get any new relics. Okay, well, like I said, with how much content they've done in 2 years, look, this game started in 2023. I looked it up, and I'm floored. This game in 2 years has done more than Final Fantasy in 4 years, and Final Fantasy has done a lot. Alright? This game, if it lasts 5 more years, if it lasts 7 more years, it will catch up to Final Fantasy and World of Warcraft as far as content goes. And I'm floored. Those games have been around since 2014 and World of Warcraft 2004, and this game will have caught up in 5 years. Like, I'm a little excited to play Genshin because I know that story's gonna go on forever, but honestly, I have a feeling I'm gonna like Star Rail more than Genshin. Alright.
I'm just a frail
Just the story, I don't know how you write a better story. Alright. I'm glazing this game too much. I'm still in shock how good it is. And I saw March's new form in a trailer today, and I'm like super psyched. I don't really care about Don Han. I don't hate him, but I don't care about him. So, wait, we had 12, I think, so I think we only have to go one more time.
You deserve my attention. Insanity. Attack detected. Detonate.
Like more.
Something out of nothing. To the soul.
Has the next free until we get this year. He's the next free until we get this year. Okay. Evernight, if I lose on Sidra, I'll go for Evernight. Is Evernight the March form? Is that who Evernight is? Or is that like Castrus's other form?
If you still have questions, please.
Okay, so I'll get Don Han for free. That's what you're telling me. Okay, cool. Like I said, I don't know if I would choose to roll for him unless he was like last. And then I would choose to roll for him. I wouldn't not roll for him. Alright. But he would be like literally last in line. And I think they know that. I can't believe the Firefly banner is going to disappear. She should be available to get forever. No. Alright. How many days do we got left? Like 5? Oops. Oh, I got the Archer Lycone yesterday too. I did end up picking that one up. When is her banner leaving? I don't see it. And we still need to do the Fate stuff. So there is a Fate quest I haven't done yet. So, we still need to do some of those stuffs. Nope, not that. I'll find it later. He's the first preservation character we got in over a year since Amphitrine. Okay, that's what I thought. Even Night is the March form. And I guess March being frozen in her bed. Like, we haven't seen a lot of March. But I guess she's transforming into this Even Night thing. Oh no, I came from here. I was like, this puzzle looks familiar. Alright. Oh, what am I doing? I can actually level up, forgetting what I'm doing. Okay. Let's get her leveled up. We still need to get this leveled up eventually. Oh, it's these things again. I feel like I have... Huh, why do I not have more of these things? Ha, I got plenty of stuff for them. So, the new Don Han is a preservation character. Okay.
I'm just a
Interesting.
frail scholar. Insanity. Stand in position. Detonate.
Until everything burns to ashes! Set the seas aflame! Fight to live!
Look, with this divine power, I reforge all things.
Told you I could fight. This is more more than a battle set in the seas of flame!
To the soul.
Fight to live!
My Firefly is starting to get faster and getting a lot of turns. I want to make sure I get Saber's charge up.
Insanity.
Fight to live! You're annoying!
Yeah, no, so I played Firefly at level 80, like someone had a maxed out Firefly, right? And she had every single turn.
If you still have questions,
I couldn't imagine. That's how I knew I
speak
would
up.
like Firefly as a character. And when I picked up Firefly for the first time, right, she could not have like every single turn. So now I'm like starting to see her like take those turns, and it makes me really happy
Told ya!
because I really like her gameplay. It's very fast paced.
This is more than a set in the seas of flame!
As far as a battle character, now Firefly is not my favorite character in the game. She's kind of tied for March in that. But as a battle character, I think she is my favorite character right now.
Tough luck running into me!
I'm just a frail scum. Look, with this divine power, I reforge all things.
Only got one of those? What? Oh, Saber wants to give me things. Alright. Can't believe I only got one of those. Let's see. Oh, I only got 2 of those from that. I thought I had enough. Alright. No, I keep going to the same place. I need to go to that. Ember's exchange, that's what I was looking for. That only gets me 1, so I need some more. That might be just enough. I do want to look at Stellar Purchase. Do we have enough for some tickets? We do. We're gonna go ahead and start stockpiling gold tickets since we don't have any gold that we need right now.
this? This is...
Living ones?
I also got told something, and maybe you can tell me, Topside. I got told something that in Genshin, and I think Rip was the one that told me this, right? He said in Genshin, Starrail does a way better job at keeping the older characters relevant versus Genshin. Like old 5-star characters or whatever the top is, do not feel great compared to like the newer characters.
Firefly Type 4. Activate.
I want to save her for the boss, so... Oh, I probably shouldn't have even used the skill on her to tell her the truth.
Until everything burns to ashes! Set the seas ablaze! Firefly Type 4, fight to live!
This is being in sync.
This is more than the set the seas ablaze!
Wow, Saber's basic attack was 1,000, and that wasn't even a crit, I don't think.
Every victory is hard won.
Well, he's where we're supposed to go, so of course we're gonna ignore him and look for treasure chests. Treasure chests! Yeah, our main MC stays relevant. Every new region, more mechanics that bring back older characters. So, Starrail is better than Genshin at keeping old characters good. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. I really like that, because they said there's a lot of Starrail teams that can use old characters, even though in Genshin you can't do that and stay relevant. You're no Titan.
Inspection complete. Nothing suspicious.
This is the first time, so I assume it's the puzzle. Yep. Easy one. With Amber, Lise, okay.
Mechanism deactivated.
With Amber, Lise, Kea, Nozzle, and the travel, the game is very difficult. You're gonna struggle without 4 stars like Zelzine and Bennett. Okay. I assume Genshin is a lot more difficult than Starrail, but I am enjoying Starrail so much. When I get into Genshin, I don't think...
No danger detected.
I do not think I will like it as much as Starrail. But... Now, Starrail's a good, like, it's a good game to stream because it's not too difficult, but also the story just slams. Okay, so I can't go anymore. So, we should go back to the story now. Now, is there any more mats that I can use to level up anyone else? Oh, wow. What? So, I have to get these, and you can't cheat getting these, so... Level rewards, so you get it from... Oh, you know what? We have not, because I've been pretending that we're stuck on this planet for the story reasons, we have not stopped by and got level rewards. And we're supposed, like, this is not supposed to be, possible. Like, this is non-canon at this point. Trailblazing level. Let's go collect some stuff. That will help.
I'm not done yet.
Yeah, so they changed her voice actor, the main character's voice actor, in patch 3.3. So she does sound different than this now, and I guess they're gonna go back and make sure that all the characters are voiced during the strike. So. No? Okay. See if I can just buy it at the exchange. No. Can I buy this at the Embers exchange? Yes. Oh, it's these again. No, I don't want the simulator universe. I don't know why I keep clicking on that. I want... Because I always need these for some reason. I don't always need these, so... I miss Rachel. I miss both Rachel and Kayla. I'm guessing those are Genshin characters that are no longer, like, viable to use. Who is trying to ping me? Oh yeah, I got her last night. I got... Well, I didn't get her last night. I got another one of her, which means she can do that. Are you trying to give me something? Yes, you are. Thank you. Now, she's the only one I haven't leveled, which is fine, because we're probably gonna, replace her with Evan Knight, I would assume. So, we can keep her at 60 for now. Alright. I'll probably get March all the way up, because she is my favorite character, so I can have every version of March. But for now, for resources, I'm just gonna keep her like that for now. Okay. Oh, no, they were the previous voice actors of the male and female. Yeah, okay, so... Funny story about this. I guess Rachel specifically, since I've never played the guy. Maybe I should restart a file and specifically play the guy, but... the Gora voice actor Rachel, I hated her voice in the first half an hour of the game, an hour of the game, maybe for a whole stream, which my first stream of this was 4 hours, maybe the whole stream. I didn't like her. And then by my next stream, no lie, I couldn't picture her without the voice. Now this new voice actress is what I thought she originally should have sounded like. But now I can't get used to it because I like the old voice actress so much now. But this is what she, in my headcanon, when I first started playing, this is what she should have sounded like. So yeah, it's a flip-flop for me. It really is. I feel like we were just here. Were we not?
This is...
Yeah, she even said the same line. Oh, it's because we went to Pom Pom. That's right. Duh. Alright.
Oh, could you be the scions of Styxia? Did you hear about the great work that I'm doing here? And have thus arrived to give me the last material that I need for transmutation?
No.
Work?
Are you building a castress? I'm just kidding. It would be funny if he was, though.
Have you heard of the great name of Pollux, perchance? You have? Then that's good. During the age of myth, a time likely before your birth, I was the unsurpassed zenith of alchemy that none could reach. On the shoals of the River of Souls, I shall make Pollux soar again and bring death back to the world.
But didn't that dragon already bring death to the world?
Oh, looks like you don't know the whole picture.
Hey, look, she's using the book that she makes us do.
Well, it's true that the missing girl can grant death to mortals. Pollux, the one who delivered her onto this world, makes it so that humankind cannot die.
So, it's just as I feared. This is my guess. The deceased are supposed to drift down the River of Souls until they reach the end of the West Winds. But this River of Souls was blocked by Pollux's fall.
Yeah, the main isn't holding the book, but to be fair, the little mem over there is the one who brought us the book in the first place. I assume the book is Mem's book.
That's right. That's why it's imperative that I bring the dragon back to the mortal realm and make it soar the skies again. I have long since prepared my alchemical matrix in the tower. Although, I am still missing the most crucial material of all.
You know what's really funny about the book, though? I do like the book, and it provides a lot of lore, but they did the Falcone thing with, like, the Adventure Pass or the Season Pass, like the theme parks do, and they're like, let's do it again.
The final ingredient, the final sacrifice, is none other than the girl who lives out her days with death.
Huh? What's going on? You didn't touch him, did you?
I know that I am no longer capable of carrying out that task. Take this, all of you, and please...
Yeah, the Dreamscape Pass. That's what I was talking about. The book is its replacement.
This...
We had been inebriated in Fagusa's feast for too long before we began to seek divine bestowed death, so that we could be freed from the whims of fate. However, that brought doom upon us.
Queen of Styxia.
Instead of summoning a supreme god, we encountered a monster that cut off the River of Souls. That detestable dragon Pollux denied all the dead from the gates of the Nether Realm. Unable to rest in peace, These departed spirits engulfed Styxia like a roaring tide.
Interesting.
As a result, my city and its people no longer exist. That child is the only person whom I managed to save. Born within the evil dragon's abdomen, she has possessed the talent of death since her birth. She must have been granted to us by the gods as a chance for us to atone for our sins.
That's actually an okay way of doing it. There's no problem watching it on YouTube. I found a guy that I'm making some more AMVs for Starrail. I'm gonna make an AMV about every single planet. But I found a guy that does nothing but cutscenes, and so that's where I'm able to like record my cutscenes. Give me a second. The call of nature has called me, so I must respond. I will be back in a few minutes. Alright, I am back, and let's see what you have said. I'm doing okay. Because it's much rather watch 7 hours of gameplay than doing it myself. Well, if it's like cutscenes, maybe. I don't know. I always like getting to cutscenes. Yesterday was abnormal, and we can all say that was a boring stream because yesterday during the afternoon, that was the most cutscenes of people talking about nothing that I've ever seen in this game. It was so uncharacteristic of this game to do that. Now, this is all interesting right here. I could do cutscenes like this all day. But the cutscenes we saw yesterday were the most boring moments in this game I've ever experienced. And it just kept on going. And going. And going. And going. And it was terrible. And in that aspect, if this whole game was like that, I would say I would agree with you. But I like getting to a game and seeing a cutscene for the very first time. And not, like, I experienced it. I solved the puzzle. I got here. I don't know. I'm old school like that. Hey, question. How come sometimes your intermission screen has a splotch on the bottom right, like most days it's the entire intermission screen, but then there's the whole bottom right. Let me take a look. I guess I just didn't. Oh, oops. I don't see it, but maybe I'll take a closer look at it after the stream, just to see if it's something that I can fix or not. I know it's not great quality, but it was my first intermission screen when I started 6 months ago, and I've never changed it. I probably won't. I like the picture. But if there's something that's, like, unsightly about it, I will take a closer look at it.
Please. You must nurture her to adulthood and prevent her from experiencing all of the suffering that we went through.
I like this screen better, but I only use it at the start of the screen. I like that one better, but still.
I promise that I will care for her as a mother, that I will protect her from the evils of death.
By Fagusa above, thank you for your kindness. As her mother, please bless this child with a name before I am swept away by the River of Souls. Please.
Oh. Like how a transient raven butterfly, a fleeting papilio castor, perches on the twig of death.
Yeah, that one is fine. It's just the intermission one has this weird missing part on the bottom right. I've never noticed. Like I said, I'll take. Yeah, I just don't see it on my screen, so I'll take a look at it after the stream.
That shall be her name.
You said bottom right, so I'm writing it down now.
Where my name comes from?
A massive distance. Yep.
Get the sounds back. What is making that ruckus?
Okay, so we know where Catrice was born. She was born here.
Living ones, don't waste your time bickering. The Netherrealm's wrath is falling upon you.
Black Tide Creations. When did they miss? Please fight them with caution.
Be careful not to suffer the same fate as those Black Tide creatures.
These ghosts are actually not in a loop. They're actually helping us, which is different than everybody else.
Set in position.
I'm on it.
Until everything burns to ashes! This is more than a set to the sea, not play!
Let's do that.
You can't run! Try that again! Fight to land!
Joining the battle. Attack!
This has been
Try that again! Until everything burns to ashes! Fight to land! Oh, there's so many of them! How are we holding up?
Well, we might be using Saber's attack. Let's do it.
trust me.
I was gonna save it for the dragon, but...
I'm on it.
I did not mean to do that. Alright.
Here! Gotta try hard some. Watch this awesome move!
Alright, let's see. So that's frozen. Good stuff.
Fight to live!
Oh, there's two of them now.
Souls
What's good? I...
are the feast of strife.
Oh, where'd Mighty come from?
Return.
Mighty's here. We found him.
Lord Mighty? Lord Mighty. You've been through some tough battles, one...
That black tide is endless. My death is only temporary. I will find my path of return and go back to the world of the living and continue my protection.
Lord Mighty, I have always wanted to... Why does death reject you?
I'm the one resisting it. I must resist the temptation to go with the flow. I'll go against the current and kill my way out of this cursed nether.
You know what? When I met this guy for the first time, I didn't like him that much, and I actually like him more than Finon at the moment.
That is my destiny.
It seems like he's completely focused on resisting the temptation of the dead's whispers. He's working hard every minute to deny death. It seems his battlefield is not limited to the world of the living. Lord Mighty, are you willing to travel with us? We're headed for the Matrix inside that tower, to summon Thanatos from their prolonged concealment.
Thanatos. Challenge. Death.
That's right. If we can work together and defeat them, you won't have to be troubled by the curse of immortality any longer.
Let's go together. Asteris. Let the person who has brushed against death countless times guide your way.
Cass, are you sure you want to do this? The alchemist said he wanted you to be a sacrifice.
I'm not afraid. There's no reason for us to turn back anymore.
Dun dun dun.
Rather than standing still, taking action is by far the better option.
Alright. Oh, I guess we're gonna go up. Okay. So the place where we couldn't go ahead anymore. You never know. That's why I went up here, because you never know if the story will take you places or not. Alright. But at least we already know where we're going. Okay, we have a doorbell, so I do need to go real quick. I will see who is at my door, and then I will come back. People trying to sell me internet. I couldn't get away. I have internet. This is going to be difficult.
I'm familiar with this kind of mechanism, but I've never repaired broken chains.
If I was more powerful, I would be able to carry one person with each limb and fly the four of us to the other side. The Rune of Recollection is here, but I can't find a miracle orb anywhere. So weird. Oh, could it be in that collapsed tower in the distance? That sounds so weird. Forget it. Just leave it to me.
That's funny.
Just shout for me when you need my help. Got it. Just leave it to me.
Oh, look at Mem's power.
Mem did it.
The pink squirrel is very smart.
I really like that Mighty called her a squirrel.
Why am I a squirrel now?
The miracle's range is limited. Please come a little closer.
Twin Moons Embrace. Oh, that's so cool.
Aren't I a good fit for Orynyx's priest?
This place is so cool.
Of course. You're the most competent priest ever.
Oh, I'm not going back, but look at the view. Like, the camera knows what to do when you... I guess I'm gonna actually go back just because I'm having fun. Yeah, Mem speaks full English. Like, she's been speaking full English for a stream and a half. I think she started speaking full English, like, right after you left yesterday. Okay. Oh, I have to let it go. Let it go. Let it go.
The alchemical matrix should be behind this door. Is that...
Oh, no way. Oh, they're pulling on our heartstrings on purpose. Oh, no. Is that a treasure chest? Is a treasure chest.
Detected, but never let your guard. Wow, there are so many of you. It's little Cass and little Grape. Oh, there's also little D and the pink puppy. Trian, aren't you? Get what? I'm getting even more confused.
This is the first time I've encountered a deceased friend while going upstream in the River of Souls.
Aww.
It really works like this. Just like the other departed spirits we've encountered along the way. I'm also unable to sense the aura of the living on Lady Trian.
Aww. Although she should be different because she's part of a soul, not actually. But I guess she has a whole full. I guess it's a full like personality that was part of the original Triby.
Yup, you're right. Trian already knows that she'll not be able to return to everyone's side. But Trian believed that little Cass would eventually return to the Netherrealm. So, Trian has been standing here, at this spot closest to the world of the living, and waiting for little Cass.
Oh.
Oh, it must have been very tough for you.
But according to what Trian said, we're almost at the entrance of the Netherrealm.
Yeah, they have different designs, but from what I gleaned in the lore, okay? So, all the Tribbies are one person, okay? They are 1,001. Everything can be different people inside that Tribby, but they are all one, okay? And then when the last three came out, they're still part of the same person, like body, soul, and spirit, alright? So it's still Tribby, it's just a different person inside Tribby, if that makes... It's not personality disorder, it's different. That's what I gleaned from the lore. It's with the idea that there can be multiple people inside of you, although you're still one being. But not personality disorder, which is a mental disorder. It's very different. Personality disorder is not multiple personalities inside of you or persons inside of you. It's that your mind perceives that there is when there isn't.
Trian promised Trevi and Trinan that when little Cass got here, Trian would get the gift ready and be the first person to run over and welcome you. So, little Cass, don't cry. Please, accept this. We finally finished it.
Aww. Aww. And Cass is in the middle. Okay, I'm tearing up again.
This is what Lady Treby once mentioned. The gift for me that you didn't manage to finish.
The holy maiden of Yanis. Even when separated by life and death, their thoughts are still connected.
Trian spent a lot of time drawing this. Trian hopes that little Cass likes it.
Seriously, it's seriously a wonderful drawing. Lady Trian.
Yeah, so, like I said, the concept I'm getting at is a little bit different than what you're getting at. 1/1000th of a Tribby, I don't think that's what happened. So there is 1,000 portions. Tribby got separated into 1,000 beings, but each being is still 100% Tribby, is what I'm getting at with the lore. So it's not part of Tribby. Each Tribby is 100% of Tribby. You get what I'm saying? So we break up a pie into 1,000 pieces, right? There is 1,000 pie pieces, but then imagine that there is 1,000 pies instead of 1,000 pie pieces. Each Tribby is a full pie itself. It's not part of Tribby. They are each 100% of Tribby. That's why they are full beings.
This is
Not it, but they are full people, but one being. That's what I'm getting at. And I might be wrong on this, but the thing is, that's why I got on the lore more than them being a part of Tribby. They are each 100% of Tribby.
Little Cass, we don't know what your journey was like before. Treby has always said that it must have been a very harsh and frightening journey. But
Tribios,
little Cass no
yeah.
longer has anything to fear now. Because everyone is here with you in this flame chase journey.
By the way, Tribios is the original name, yes? Tribios. I gotta record that in my head. Because I keep
That's
wanting
right.
to say Tribi, but Tribi is the fractured
Only now,
one.
when I see Lady Trian's gift, do I realize that I've already obtained so many things I would never have dared to dream of since I embarked on the flame chase journey. It's the first time I've gained so many companions. The first time I picked up the hobbies of crafting and photography. The first time I had dinner with someone else. The first time I went to the market to buy the Chimera doll I'd liked for a very long time and hugged it to sleep. The first time I wore a dress personally made by Lady Aglaya. The first time I went for a walk with
This
Lady
is all
Trinity,
super, super deep.
Lady Trian, and Lady Trinan. The first time I enjoyed the night breeze and looked up at the stars with Miss Hyacin. The first time I took care of Dromasis with the Trailblazer.
Oh, we're even included in that. So sad. Hey, there is something I was gonna ask, but I don't remember it. What was... It slipped my mind. If I remember it, I will
Looking
ask.
back at all these experiences I never thought were possible, it feels as though the scales of my life had shrunk from centuries and decades down to minutes and seconds. And all of them are so precious.
Wait, I just realized we got added to the drawing. That's Don Han. I was like, Spear, Don Han, and then that's me right there.
I took countless
Like,
photos
I'm
in
right
the past,
behind my
but
avatar.
they're all black and white
You know what?
landscapes. I don't have a single one with friends.
See? Look, there I am, in the left corner. Look up.
If I had known, I would have taken more pictures.
Trian says yes! Trian likes little Cass and would love to take a picture with little Cass.
Sadly, being departed souls, our images cannot be captured in the world of the living.
I thought so too.
Aw.
What? Are we seriously going to leave any room for regret?
Why not take the orb that goes to the past, and then we can vividly see Trivi?
There won't be any regrets. This vivid drawing surpasses any photograph from the world of the living.
Little Cass smiled. Treevee, Trinan, and Trian's wishes finally come true!
I remember you once said that fate is not the flowers that bloom at the end of the road, but where people tread beyond the gate. Now, the path that belongs to me is about to reach the end. Thank you for bringing me the final key.
Key? Little Cass, why are you talking in riddles all of a sudden?
I have a feeling that soon, this gift of yours will become the key to saving Mrs. Life.
Wow, that's amazing! Then keep smiling and carry on bravely! Little Cass, Little Gray, everyone, see you tomorrow!
Lady Trian.
The aura of this place. We have indeed reached the end of the stream of souls. If I go any further, I might lose myself. I must leave now, For the black tide still wreaks havoc in the realm of the living.
I guess topside, I don't remember what I was going to ask you, but who is your favorite character on Amphimorphous? I should ask. I think Cass is mine, but I think Cass is everybody else's too. I think Mighty might be my second, and then Detrians would be my third, which is funny, because third, three. And then, I did remember what I was going to ask you. That whole thing gave me perspective. I was going to ask, did you see the trailer for 3.6? It looks crazy.
I seek not to enter the door to the nether realm. Castorus, will you fulfill your duty for the flame chase?
I have yet to make my decision, Lord Mighty.
No matter. Make the choice your heart desires. Even if it takes 1,000 years of waiting, I will continue to fight till I die. Then rise from death till the miracle descends.
There is one more thing you should know, Lord Mighty.
What is it?
Professor Anaxa may have deduced the principles behind the Era Nova. You and I may be reincarnated as strife and death in the next cycle, becoming calamities wreaking havoc upon the world.
I see.
Is that all? Are you going to accept such a fate without complaints?
Do you have a strategy to shatter the shackles of our fate?
I haven't found it yet. Perhaps I never will.
This story's getting good.
Then, cease wasting your thoughts on futile matters. Control what little you can. And when fate's inescapable grasp comes, resist it with the strength of your mighty will.
Thank you, Lord Mighty. I will find the right decision.
In the name of strife, may you meet a fitting end.
This must be the alchemical matrix the spirit mentioned. Let's see. We need to insert Aquila's sky, Georios' earth, Kephali's fire, Fagusa's ocean, and Nestia's love.
It seems our sweet Princess Homebody has made up her mind. In that case, seamstress, I suppose I no longer need to deliver your message. My time is rather precious after all.
Whether you wish to break free from death or not, please, follow your heart. By the promise you once made, I ask that you fulfill your duty one final time. Castorus, please, live as a human, and die as one.
According to that alchemist, the final piece is supposed to be me. However, he is not privy to the past, and therefore cannot see the full picture.
The past?
I twins of death in Kethely's memory. And now I am certain that I was one of them.
Yep.
The trial of the Hand of Shadow demanded taking the life of your family. I died during that trial, falling before the gate to the new world. And my sister, whom I never met, became the Titan Thanatos of this cycle. She was consumed with regret over my death, so she used the Titan's authority to reforge my soul. Yet, it also means she has never revealed herself to anyone, hidden away from the entire world. That's because the Titan she became already fell at the start of everything. They died for me, and now lie in slumber in the River of Souls.
Oh, interesting. So Thanatos been dead ever since.
You mean Pollux?
That's right. The River of Souls is no material river. It cannot be blocked by ordinary means. Only a divine corpse can prevent the dead from reaching the next world. And that's why we have to awaken Pollux from death before we can retrieve the core flame of death. We have to reforge its body with the power of alchemy.
But Cass, if that alchemist speaks the truth, does that mean you're also part of the dragon body?
According to those departed spirits, I was indeed born as the dragon's twin. But before we talk about that, have you heard the sighs?
I heard them too. So what are those?
I think it's probably the sign of Pollux's wish being fulfilled.
Interesting.
They must have realized how heavy a price they'd need to pay when they used their divine authority to resurrect a dead woman.
Dun dun dun.
That's why they exerted every ounce of their strength to send me to Styxia, a city that called for death, a land where none is hostile to death. They never saw their wish fulfilled and fell so prematurely, all because they wanted to give me a new life. Pollux must really want to know how their sister has been after giving their all to save her. That wish is the reason Pollux's soul still lingers in the mortal realm, even after their fall. Quietly watching and documenting every detail of their sister's life.
So instead of picking up objects on the way here,
we were instead showing things to a strand of yearning that lingers here. Now, we must weave these yearnings together and restore them into Pollux's complete soul.
but all of this is just a hypothesis, right? What if we go through with the ritual and it turns out totally different?
That's fine. As Professor Anaxa often reminds us, such is the nature of alchemy. The true outcome can only be known once the process is complete. Now, the puzzle of Pollux's yearnings is nearly complete, with only one final piece remaining. I shall reveal what they have been yearning to know in the alchemical matrix. I will show them my whole life since I left Styxia. Lady Trianne has already drawn a picture of my entire life, and it is now in my hands.
Dun dun dun.
Then, let the ritual begin. And now, the objective is complete. That is all. Such is what Professor Anaxa always says after preparing for an alchemical ritual. Pollux, I shall lift you from the river of souls and reforge your soul. Perhaps you will be disturbed by this, and your body may become horrifying to behold, but if even the slightest trace of your soul remains, the soul that once ferried me to this side of the shore, then please, look at me. I wish to thank you in person, Lady Almanette.
Did she recognize you? Oh, she must be the first soul we can communicate with here, right?
I'm afraid she is just another spirit trapped here, like the rest of them. The only difference is that I was there when she died. Please, go on. I'm listening. Are you about to tell the story of Styxia?
Yes. You're just as smart as I imagined. Never mind. Now's not the time.
There's no need to worry, Elder. Take a look around you. You're already at the resting place of the dead.
The world of the dead.
I understand that you chose to remain silent about the story to protect Casterus, the girl who coexists with death. But you no longer need to hide that story. I can assure you that you have protected that girl's life well.
Oh, well, in that case, let me begin. Styxia, the pearl of the ocean, plagued by unwarranted calamity and ravaged by death in the fairy tale. It was the first city-state to shift their faith towards death, even before Idonia did.
Interesting.
From where you stand now, I suppose that's a bit hard to believe.
Indeed. I cannot imagine that those from the era Chrysia, blessed with eternal life, could ever yearn for death.
I have pondered the same question, child. But I am afraid there is no clear answer to it.
Journeys and epics are only glorious and magnificent because all things eventually fade to dust. That's how someone once explained to me why death isn't necessary to the world. But I still can't take that as the final answer. Would a world without journeys and epics be worth...
I take it the one who spoke this line was a general, or perhaps a warrior.
It was Strife.
I, however, did find some inspiration in these words. Would you like to hear my thoughts, Casterus?
Please enlighten me, Lady Almanette.
Almanette,
I have already
interesting.
made up my mind on how to handle the authority and core flame of death. Your words might truly guide me toward the path forward.
You and I are neither warriors nor generals. Therefore, journeys and epics cannot truly resonate. But what if I reframe it like this? What if love is not a trait bestowed upon mortals by Nestia, but a blessing from death?
Love.
No one ever invented the word cherish in the era when life was eternal. For all the good things in the world can be revisited endlessly, and every bond formed carried no risk of being severed. The so-called Era Chrysia was an age devoid of both virtue and sin. People did not truly live. They simply existed, going through the motions without passion or purpose, then waiting for something to happen.
Perhaps the people of Styxia chose to embrace death not out of fascination with its cruel and fearsome side, but instead became fixated and obsessed with the impulses and desires tied to a finite existence.
Therefore, death is not a thing of fear and desperation, but
That's right, Casterus. It is the reason we shed tears when parting ways, and also the original spark that ignited the passion of mortals. If you truly intend to deprive the world of death, then be prepared to witness it return to a state of stagnation.
I understand, Lady Amunet. Our limited lifespan shapes all that we know and love. Not even the Death Titan has the right to take that away from humankind. Inestia's love was the chrysalis of Gold's first blessing, but it most likely wasn't understood by mankind. We only learned to interpret this wonderful gift after Thanatos' arrival. If the world was bereft of death, then the Queen of Styxia wouldn't have played midwife in delivering me into this world. You wouldn't have welcomed me into Idonia, and Aglaya would never have invited me to join the Flame Chase journey. None of these stories would ever have happened, and I would never have lived, let alone found happiness. Thank you, Mother. I will use all the love I've experienced in this long life to complete the final miracle. My teacher, Anaxagoras, grant me the wisdom of all things. I call upon thee, the stripped dead dragon's corpse.
Oh wow. The incantation wasn't anything special. But man.
Falls from the sky.
Cinema.
As above, so below.
Oh my goodness.
This is the greatest power of all powers. Unstoppable in this world. The great work that commands all death. I shall grant you embrace.
It is reduce, accumulate desperate bubbles. Upon seizing the limit, remove damage, negation, and enter the enhanced state. Okay. Wow.
Is the girl who once saved my life truly gone?
Wow, all my...
Show yourself again once we eradicate this hatred and regret.
Until everything burns to ashes! This is live to fight! Fight you live!
Don't worry, I'll do it.
We need to get shields out before we do anything.
With me
We'll do her first. time for my counterattack.
Firefly.
Oh, I was out of skill points.
Try that again.
Oh, everyone's at one.
Don't be afraid.
Maybe I'm expected to have a healer here. But I'm scared.
I shall set the seas ablaze.
Is this how it feels
Oh,
to be in sync?
we got some more life somehow.
You can't run. You have the worst luck.
She
running
still
into
has
me.
the shield going,
Right
so
here while I give you a present. Gotta try hard sometimes. Watch this awesome move.
we want Firefly to be able to use her.
In position. Attack.
You can't run. Try that again.
Trust me. We can do anything.
We want to make sure she has her shield. Look at us getting life from her for doing massive damage.
There's no more need to weep in grief. I will grant you peace. Yes, it's me. I'm back.
Burn to ashes. This is more than a battle. You're annoying.
Oh wow.
Be careful. They may be moving by instinct, but there is fury welling up within them.
My turn. Gotta try hard some. Watch this awesome move.
I'm on it.
Mimi.
Okay, so we got some life back, which is good.
Set the seas ablaze.
I need some skill points. More life. Okay, we're looking pretty now.
You can't run.
This is being in sync. Trust me. We can do anything.
Oh, I don't know why
Running into me.
that seems to always happen a lot to me.
Joining the battle. Detonate.
I'm so everything burns to ashes.
Boom.
Don't turn back to the nether realm.
I was about to say no fair if we didn't win. Okay, that wasn't even hard for me. Yeah.
Oh, death. Sleep in peace. I'm sorry I have to wake you up from ancient death And I know you're anxious. Shh. Don't be afraid. Do you remember me? I'm the girl you once carried across the Sea of Souls. I'm sorry I wasn't able to remember you, but with the help of many people, I was finally able to pick up these broken fragments of my past. I'm back, Pollux. I know this might not be what you wanted, but I have to do this. So please, carry me across the Sea of Souls again and return me to the Netherrealm, just like you did in the past. Please take me to where the core flame of death rests. I'll be going now. They may look scary, but as long...
What's happening?
What's wrong?
Are you...
What's wrong with her?
Her time is almost up. If I don't go now, I'm afraid her soul will return to Thanatos' embrace before me.
What? Oh no! Is there anything we can do?
Don't worry. I promised I would ask Thanatos for the Trailblazers' right to roam the Earth again. Mem, stay here and keep a close watch until I return, alright?
Alright. I'm the best at taking care of others. Go on, Cass.
Are you really?
Make sure not to leave yourself
You were
with
like
any
born
regrets.
yesterday.
That's not funny.
It's a deal then. Please. Wait for me.
Oh, you saying your little Dini eager to hear my song and not your fault. Venture not unto me, see our cross has never been sold by anyone.
After all that, you still ended up back here.
So the legends were true. The Netherrealm really is a sea of flowers.
Yes. Just like the flower fields we tended to back then.
Is that you, Polixia?
Do you remember me?
I don't have the memories from that time, but I've seen you before during an experiment.
I see. Call me Thanatos, then. It'll be easier. However, since you recognize the name, you must already know everything about Thanatos.
Yes. I'm here to reforge the order of life and death in Amphorius.
You know, sister was a sympathetic, but rather sensitive person. Whenever she didn't want to say what was on her mind, she would avoid eye contact and look off into the distance. Just like what you are doing now.
Can you tell me about the last Era Nova? What did you do, Polixia?
Where should I begin? I suppose we can start from the beginning.
Ooh.
A long, long time ago, there were a pair of like-minded twins. As foretold in the prophecy, they were chosen to be successors to the god of death.
But fate was cruel. The price of attaining divinity was to take the life of our closest kin with our own hands.
That trial was indeed recorded in that memory.
Then you should already know that my sister voluntarily gave up her own life, so that I could ascend as the demigod of death. But I couldn't accept that. Why did we have to kill each other for a future she'd never see herself? That's not fair. So, while weaving the laws of the new world, I shattered the forbidden bottom line for life and death. I reshaped my sister's soul and took the form of the great dragon Pollux to carry her up the River of Souls and back into the mortal realm. But our fates were already decided and manifested in unexpected ways in response to my futile action. Aging is an unbreakable law of nature laid upon humankind, created at the same time as death. When the living die, their souls will meet Thanatos, who would determine where every soul goes. If the Reaper raises their left hand, the soul is granted death and allowed to enter the Netherrealm to await reincarnation. If they raise their right hand, the soul is rejected by the Netherrealm and returned to the mortal realm to continue walking the earth.
That's why the Hand of Shadow can only lay down judgment and not embrace another being.
Yes. Death was originally a pair of hands, but they were split in twain when we reached the mortal realm, never to touch each other ever again. The half of Thanatos that represents life, the undying human who grants death, that was the curse I forced upon you.
Then, what about you?
As the half of Thanatos representing death, I shoulder the fate of defying death. I died the moment I entered the world of the living. From then on, my Titan also no longer existed in this world. The cycle of life and death stopped. Souls were denied their audience with death, and were left stranded within an ever-rising river of the dead.
Wow.
Irony. My selfish desire to save your life gave you and the world a fate far worse than death instead. Then, what was left of my reason was left behind in the Netherrealm, where I've been taking care of these flowers day after day, until there is now a sea of them, all while mulling over the subject of life, death, parting, and enduring an endless loneliness.
Fate is absurd indeed. Our lives were a mirrored image of one another, like a pair of hands. Even so, we arrived at the same destination. We walked different paths, yet experienced the same pain.
I had hoped that maybe you would at least have a good life in this cycle. I'm sorry.
I lived my life well. It didn't go to waste. As far as I'm concerned, you did nothing wrong.
Even though I forced the authority of granting death to humanity upon you, a total stranger.
Too many responsibilities were forced upon me in the course of this long journey. I was what I realized recently, that if it weren't for your blessing, I wouldn't have understood the source of these emotions. Nor would I have realized my I wouldn't have made it here to reunite with my missing half. And we wouldn't be discussing our past while sharing the same view of this landscape.
Oh.
I wouldn't have understood the meaning of our existence.
The meaning of our existence.
This sea of flowers blooms on dead land, because we sowed it with the seeds of our separation and watered it with our tears of loneliness. That's why Thanatos cannot create living beings at will. Nor can the hand of shadow determine a person's remaining days.
True.
Because the life and death of mortals should never be dictated by another's will.
Man, that story is so deep.
Are you saying there's no point in Thanatos' existence?
No. No single being can bear the scales of life and death on their own. Not even a god. Life and death weigh equally heavy. We both know that now, don't we?
You, too, must have had a difficult life. We've taken quite the ridiculous journey together, haven't we? I had a feeling, even back then, that we would meet again one day. Not to embrace one another after a long separation, but to come in search of retribution. Tell me the answer that's already been written. And let us draw this seemingly endless fate to a close.
Alright, give me like 2 minutes. Let's do a 5-minute break. 5-minute break. That way I can get some hydration in me and stuff like that. Alright, I'm back. Wow, this is crazy, though.
It's been far too long. I've waited here for centuries, watching day after day as desperate spirits are denied by this lonely wasteland. I always hoped I would see you among them. But I was also afraid of seeing you. I didn't know how I could possibly face you again. But more than anything, I was afraid that you might have forgotten all about me.
I know. But don't you see, Polixia? I made it back anyway. You don't have to shoulder death's authority on your own anymore. It was always meant to be held in two hands anyway. So, let's give our core flame to her, and have her take it back to the mortal realm. Give humanity back their cycle of life and death. Our responsibility as Thanatos was never about picking out favorite souls. We were only meant to watch over life. Let's tend the field together, and create a warm sea of flowers for all the souls to come. What do you think, Polixia?
Yes, just one last step. You shall wither, and through that, the dead will sprout again from the remains, and be reborn with the dead flame. As foretold by the prophecy, Thanatos' authority is only destined for only one person to wield. As the Chrysos heir of death, as their demigod, as a titan, our fated moment has arrived once again.
Just like before.
Yes, just like before, but unlike that time, the ones undergoing the trial this time are prepared.
You've made up your mind?
Yes, as dictated by fate. But I won't be afraid. As long as you're here with me, complete your trial in this life. Grant me the embrace of death, and light the spark of life ablaze. You've been tempered by life and death. I know you'll be able to give this wasteland its first breath of life, like a raven butterfly, flying swiftly into the Netherrealm, perching on the twig.
I will. After this, I will remain permanently in the Netherrealm. The River of Souls shall return here and rain down from the sky, scattering souls across the cycle of life.
Thank you.
Alright, we didn't hear
The
this.
cycle of life and death will flow once again. This sea of flowers you sowed shall bear countless joyous or sorrowful souls, and bloom evermore.
Just one last thing. Can you grant me one wish?
Of course. What is it?
Please, don't forget me.
I promise you, when we meet in the next world, even if I have endured another reincarnation, even if we do not know each other's names, I will still hold you tightly in my arms. Just like what I did when we were born.
Castoris. Castoris, you're as beautiful as a fleeting butterfly.
This is very ReZero with the butterflies.
I will bring rest to death. And from now on, stagnant life will once again flow.
Time flies. In the blink of an eye, the 15th entry hour is already at hand. When this farce is over, your soul will be placed on the scales of life and death.
No need to ask so many times. Of course I am.
Then why do you drag your feet? Is your fear of crowds holding you?
I simply find them too noisy. Paying attention to conceited fools like them would...
Such harsh words. As I see it, you are no less arrogant than they.
I couldn't agree.
Oh. I did not expect to hear that from you.
I'm not gonna lie, these two bore me lately.
Are you not going to refute me?
I know myself better than you think I do. At the very least, better than a stowaway like you.
And they say men whose ends are nigh have but kind words. Well, that is exactly why I chose you.
Should I thank you for the compliment?
The hour of the trial has come. Do you have an answer for me?
I suppose there is no point in putting this off any longer. Do you recall where we stopped?
You were saying that Amphorius's history is cyclical.
Indeed. The demigods that bear the core flames eventually become the new titans at the world's end. Remember what happened on the Holy Mountain? Calypso, Naias.
Okay, that's
As their
better.
destined ends approached, one by one, they left this world, leaving only the twins, who are fated to succeed death. Unfortunately, while their journey is consistent with ours, you and Calypso, as well as Nikador and Naias, act as supporting evidence. I can only come up with a rough sketch for my theory of a cyclical history. For all the pains I took to reach this point, I had already lost hope of ever obtaining definitive proof. After all, the past is in the past. Proving that we are the legacies of heroes of the past is a hopeless endeavor. That is, until I met a girl named Polixia and her sister. If Castorus was truly sent from the past to the present for the Titan's self-serving reasons, then having lived through 2 cycles, and with Styxia as the pivot, she will no doubt be the link to connect all of this together. If the Twins of Death can bridge 2 cycles to reunite at the shores of the Sea of Souls, then my hypothesis will no longer be just a hypothesis. And you too will get the answer to your question.
Well, that is all well and good, but how can you be so sure? If there is even the slightest error in your hypothesis, the girl will be shattered.
It matters not. The most important quality a scholar must possess is foolhardiness. If you are overly cautious, then you'll never have the gumption to make the first step. And change will never. Besides, I, an Exagoras, am destined to overturn this farcical world. Come, let us go and teach those pathetic worms one final lesson.
Okay. Okay, our POV has switched. We have some achievements, and I figured we would, because we just went through a big thing. Alright, give me more. Lineup, it's gonna ask me to have him in our lineup. I guess we can. Well, this is the first time I've ever taken March out.
Looks like it's not a bad time.
I think that's the first time I've ever taken March out of our party.
Fine.
But she's the weakest right now.
So they are leaving the
Let those Chrysos heirs who started this terrible war hear you. Let them hear the voices of the people!
As always, that woman knows how to stir up a crowd.
Professor Anaxa, I thought you'd pass on this.
Everyone must cast their vote, or this assembly would serve no purpose.
Prof, do you truly think it's wise to entrust the fate of the world to an assembly like...
Akama has stood strong under this system for 1,000 years. It stands to reason that there is purpose in its existence.
True. That's solid. I don't know why I stuttered, but that's solid. I think I was still gathering my thoughts. Yeah, my shorts are doing well again. Sweet.
But that is not what you're asking, is it? What you really want to know is Aglaya making the right decision in entrusting the fate of the world to you?
Nothing ever escapes you.
I didn't spend all those years teaching you for nothing. Most people only take 4 years to graduate, if I recall.
To tell the truth, I feel like I'm on my way to an execution chamber instead of a podium. So, do you have an answer to that question?
No, I don't.
I thought so.
Because that question is not yours to ask in the first place. Is Aglaya entrusting the world to you the right decision? Don't make me laugh. That is a question that woman must answer herself. Why are you fretting about this on her behalf? Listen up. I'll say this only once. Flip your perspective around and ask yourself this instead. What should I do to ensure that the world doesn't stray from the correct path? That is what you should be thinking about. You still have time, so give it some thought. Oh, and don't bother telling me the answer. Tell it to those begging for salvation from the gods.
Thank you, Professor Anaxa.
That's Anaxagoras to you.
Who will you be voting for?
That'll depend on how well you perform. May Circe safeguard your thoughts.
Oops. I don't like how he shoots. I guess I just don't like the look. I don't know.
Lord Anaxa, you're finally... The last speaker for the assembly will be taking the stage soon. The resolution will be passed after that. Lady Kindness has reserved a special seat for you. Shall I show you to it? As you command.
I saw a chest. I want the chest. I guess we do it now.
Lady Kindness has reserved a special... As you command.
We did not look at this.
Lady Kindness has
Alright, let's do it.
This way, please.
Actually, not necessarily.
Elders and citizens, silence, if you please. As the Theoros, I present to you Phinin of Ides Elysiae, virtuous citizen of Akama, and the last speaker of the assembly.
Much obliged, Lord Lycus.
I remember him. He's the penniless lad working for Aglaya.
Where's Lady Goldweaver? Why is she sending this guy to give the last speech? Is this really the end of the Flame Chase journey?
Can this dude really face down kindness?
By Kefali above. Dear citizens of Akama, as you look upon me, so too do I see you. I see your fear and misgivings, your apprehension about the discord between the Chrysos heirs and the Council of Elders. Yet, Before you contemplate something as grand as the fate of the world, I ask that you look closer. Look beyond the horizon illuminated by Kefali, at the crisis threatening to overwhelm us.
What?
Aedes Elysiae, my beloved hometown, is a village forgotten by time. It is a place with the most invigorating breeze and wheat fields that spread all the way to the sea. How I wish I could invite all of you to that paradise, far from the noise and chatter of the world. Because she, and all that she nurtured, all that I loved, I will never forget the day the black tide struck. My father, Hieronymus, fought with a broken sword to his last breath to protect his child. My mother, Aldada, she was ripped apart by monsters. Also, I might live to stand before you here and now. Galba, he was a hunter. But in the end, those arms that once drew a bow instead embraced Piso, his beloved son, as they both breathed their last. Pythias, the teacher, risked her life to save her students, but a burning beam fell on her. And what of Livia, her daughter? Did she make it out alive? No, she didn't. Livia, Piso, and so many other children. My childhood friends. They were all swallowed by the black tide and turned into monsters. They kept saying the same thing over and over. Even up until the final moment, I finally steeled my heart and granted them eternal peace with my sword. Why, Finan? Aren't we the best of friends? That is the black tide. A looming threat that can bring Akuma to its knees any time. Much as it pains me, I must disappoint you. While the demigod of strife has done everything in his power to hold them back, they are still coming. By now, the name of that black-robed swordmaster, the Flame Reaper, has likely echoed throughout the city already. The roaring thunder is a message from the strife demigod. The Flame Reaper has risen from death, and they hunger for the core flames of the gods.
Lies! If such a powerful enemy is indeed approaching, why is Akuma still a picture of peace?
Exactly! The city of Akuma shows no signs of pandemonium or chaos. And why is that? I beg you, spare a moment to think about this. Are we able to stand here and hold this assembly in peace today because the danger has passed? No! This peace we enjoy is no gift of fate. We are able to stand here today only because the Chrysos heirs have stepped up and shielded Akuma from calamity. With her golden threads, Aglaya has preserved and continues to preserve these idyllic days that all of you hold dear. The Council of Elders claims that Aglaya will one day forsake the people because her divinity is eroding her body and soul.
Hello, Anime AX Asia. How are you?
Rather than offering her aid and support,
Hello.
why do they choose to watch and push
And good
Akuma
morning
away
to you,
from the
my
flame
friend.
chase journey? The answer that no one can bring themselves to speak of.
I need to get like a
truth
little
stained
sound.
in blood and buried in greed, fear, and vanity. Allow me to lay it bare before you. It is because the Council of Elders, which bears Akuma's history and honor, along with this citizens' assembly we once took so much pride in, are now infested with vermin.
you? It is true that Aglaya has reached her limit. Why? Because she has been working tirelessly to weave...
Oh.
The answer that no one can bring themselves to speak of. A truth stained in blood and buried in greed, fear, and vanity. Allow me to lay it bare before you. It is because the Council of Elders, which bears Akima's history and honor, along with this citizens' assembly we once took so much pride in, are now infested with vermin.
Oh, wow.
Weave the defenses of our holy city against the encroaching evil. All while these vermin are making up baseless accusations about her and scheming in the shadows. Not once has she ever failed Akima. Yet these vermin attempt to tear her apart, tarnishing her name with unfounded allegations. She may have been blessed by divinity, but hasn't her heart always stayed true to humanity? They attempt to mislead you and reduce this assembly to a crude standoff between gods and humans, but citizens of Akima. Once more, I implore you to open your eyes and look at those around you. Examine them closely. Beneath all that finery, do you see the good heart of a human or the poisonous glands of a pest? Make your judgment. Then turn your gaze to the demigods, whom so many of you regard as cold and merciless. Do you not see the light of humanity in them? And those who wear the mask of humanity, yet utter only hurtful, slanderous words. Can you not see that their souls have been corrupted by power? Yet, no matter what your answer is,
oh man,
and no
he's
matter
hitting
who
home.
your vote goes to, rest assured that you have nothing to fear. For Aglaya, Tribios, and I will remain your faithful guardians and pledge our lives to upholding your decision. And this vow will stay true until the end of our days, where it will be passed on to future flame chasers. A steadfast and unwavering promise that shall endure through the ages.
At the present time, on the scales of Talentum, those who call for the continuation of the Flame Chase journey, and those who demand its suspension. Each faction holds an equal share of votes, resulting in a perfect balance.
As expected. This is the moment when the Flame Chase journey is the closest to its end.
And now, it's your turn to vote, Lord Anaxagoras.
Is there anyone else who hasn't voted?
No, you're the last. Cast your vote with care, for your decision will break this imbalance.
I have long since made a decision.
Very well. May you bring much needed change to this farcical world.
Okay, I think he's voting with the Flame Chase journey now.
Who will he die is cast.
Wow, the pressure. And of course, there's no explanation that he is the final vote, but they had it planned that way. But, perfect balance, huh? Well, that's better than last time, because last time we didn't have perfect balance, we got suspended. So we actually came back. I guess I should say my team. I don't care about the Flame Chase journey, other than escaping this planet and leaving them forever. Alright, let's see. We haven't seen a Stellon yet, though. Which is, this would be the first ward without a Stellon, actually kind of proving that they can, do some pretty cool storytelling. Okay, so this is the pieces we got. we made some cool thing. Alright. I don't know if they're gonna offer us a hint with this, so we kind of have to figure it out ourselves. Oh, there's a hint button, so no we don't. Okay. I was kind of getting to that point, so that's cool. Oh. Okay, so I had it right. Cool. So how do these two make that possible? It has to be right there. Well, it doesn't have to be, but... maybe something like this. There is something that shouldn't be here, like maybe this. No. Oh, interesting. It's not even covering anything, but I guess it's not supposed to cover anything right there. There we go.
If Cersei saw this puzzle, they'd die from laughter. I suppose I can just ignore this.
Alright, well, we want to look for other things real quick. I don't think we will find them, but we want to make sure.
Watch this magic trick.
Okay, so I don't think there's anything that important over here. I feel like he's a lot slower running than most of the other characters. Wow. Invisible walls, I can't... maybe it's because I keep on getting Janice's, like, speed boost. Alright, I think that's it. Because we came from the other direction. Oh, I guess there's not. I see a puzzle over there. So we must have came from the other direction. There's definitely a puzzle over here. No, that's not a puzzle. That's the scroll. Okay, perfect. We went through everything.
You've done well, Finan. Given the circumstances, delivering a rousing speech to stir up emotions was a prudent move. Thank you all for your patience. On behalf of the 7 sages of the Grove of Epiphany and the scholars of Amphorius, I, Anaxagoras, am ready to cast my... But before that, in the interest of fairness, Lady Goldweaver, I pose a question to you before all who are gathered here. Will you, as Finan has promised, stand by the decision made in the Assembly, regardless of outcome?
In the interest of fairness, I make no promises, lest it should influence your decision.
Very well. I thank you for your honesty.
She's pissed.
What's he doing?
The stakes are high. Let's be patient.
Cut the act! Who do you think you are wasting our time like...
Lord Anaxa, please do not forget that I...
Rule number 1. Do not call me Anaxa. Rule number 2. Never interrupt me. Silence is golden.
Just vote already. What are you waiting for?
Silence is Are they chanting? Like, they're impatient.
I cannot help but wonder, is every hardship in the world something you will exploit and use to your advantage?
How else am
Oops. How else am I supposed to make of this situation where my body and soul is separated?
Oh, Circes. Or should I say Calypso? Accompany me on this final journey. Let us journey to the Netherrealm and see how she will substantiate the answer to your question and validate my decision. We need only to follow the sound of the tides.
Phew. Well done, child. Just as I foresaw, you have achieved great things.
Teacher.
What a twist of fate. A blasphemer raised in the doctrines of the Venerationists. It's like a foal kicking its mother in the belly after taking all her...
I respect you immensely.
You cherish the truth. So, child, do not be troubled by the criticisms I have borne. Do not let those voices hinder you as you forge ahead. As the sage of the Venerationists, I am duty-bound to oppose you.
Oh, duty-bound to oppose
As your
you.
friend and mentor, Anaxagoras, I say, go forth, for the truth is already in your hands.
I will keep that in mind.
Go now, child. Your lonely pursuit is about to welcome a new chapter. And when you reach the end of this journey, may we meet again with the truth before us.
You have my word, sir. May Circes safeguard your thoughts.
May Circes safeguard your thoughts.
You are right, Empedocles. My lonely pursuit is about to welcome a new chapter. May we meet again with the truth before us.
What are you waiting for? Just cast your vote.
Silence!
Behold, Circes, here at the center of the world, I shall write the final step of my proof. For this place is but one step away from the truth.
Professor, I completed the proof you wanted.
Oh, wow.
Thank you, Castorus.
The answer is plain as day. My vote goes to the Flame Chase journey and nothing else.
Elder Kindness, I have deciphered the truth of this world.
With the balance shattered, the result is clear. Buy carefully and to lenten above, as the Theoros I have observed.
No! Ligus, you can't! Anaxa, what have you done? Have you lost your mind? I hope you are prepared for the harsh punishment awaiting you. Mark my words, I will make sure that clever head of yours never forgets the price of betrayal.
Have you forgotten? I told you that happens to be one of my rare talents.
You put on such a grand performance. Just to aid their preposterous flame chase journey?
Performance? No, you are quite mistaken. I may be paranoid by nature, but I've always been known for my honesty. If you really understood me, Lady Kindness, you'd realize that I never had any interest in your pathetic little game of politics. Factions, standpoints, they are jokes in my eyes. I have never once switched sides, because I, and I alone, am the truth.
Lady Kindness, with all the citizens here as witnesses, we should honor the spirit of democracy and respect the decision of this assembly. I have observed that Akama has chosen her destiny. This citizens' assembly has resolved to continue the flame chase journey. This resolution shall be put up on the Wall of Heroes, such that all citizens are aware of the city's way forward.
You!
It seems not everyone is ready for the assembly to end. Very well. Let me entertain you for a little longer. By your leave, Lord Lygat.
Interest. Elders and citizens, your attention, please. Stay for a moment more, if you will. Anaxagoras of the Grove of Epiphany has an announcement for the assembly.
Interesting.
What is this performer up to?
Just moments ago, all of you made a decision on the fate of Amphorius. As a supporter of the Flame Chase journey, it pleases me to see the choice you have made, but I regret to say that I still harbor doubts about this outcome. Thus, I hereby challenge this resolution. Tell me, who among you dare swear to Kefali's name that Era Nova will truly welcome the fairy tale ending that the Chrysos heirs have promised? A beautiful new world free of calamity and...
Nonsense!
No one? Must I pick somebody to answer? Very well. You, the one acting so wise and profound, in front of all present here, do you dare swear that it will happen for sure? No? Fine. Next. You, the one with ignorance written all over your face. Yes, you. Do you dare swear by it in front of the Titan?
What are you trying to do?
Useless. Your turn, then. With that smug look of yours, you must be confident that the Flame Chase journey is the best course to take, right?
Hey! Mind your tongue!
So, no one? I see. In that case, Finan, answer me this. Your speech was filled with such passion just now. How confident, then, are you in making this promise?
Professor, what are you doing?
Let him continue with his performance.
Will you look at that? Even Finan and Aglaya lack the courage to make such a promise. And what's even more absurd is that no one but I can promise you this new world. And yet, the Assembly passed the resolution anyway. But you needn't worry, because I knew better than to trust you good-for-nothings. That is precisely why I am here today. To give you one final lecture. Now listen up and listen well. I, Anaxagoras of the Grove of Epiphany, hereby declare everything that the Flame Chase journey promises is true. Finan of Ides Elysiae, the prophesied demigod who shall succeed Kefali, will reforge each and every one of us in the new world with his complete, intact memories.
What?
The core flame-bearing titans were the Chrysos heirs of yesterday. And the Chrysos heirs who carry the core flames today will become the titans of tomorrow. All of our souls shall endure for eternity in the miracle of the World Bearer.
and all under Kefali's protection shall step into that new world.
This is your blasphemy!
What? Are you saying that we must bow down to you and worship you even in our next lives? Enough, you blasphemous imbecile! How dare you try to deceive us with all these lies and falsehoods? How can you prove?
I told you, don't interrupt me. But since you've asked, I shall be kind and indulge you. My statements are based on my experiments on the divine body of Kefali themselves. You heard me correctly, everyone. With the tacit approval of Kindness and the Council of Elders, I fused my soul with a god through alchemy and learned the truth behind Era Nova.
What is he talking about? Isn't that pure blasphemy?
I, the vile, wretched blasphemer, deserve nothing less than death for my sins. And the Council of Elders, which granted me consent and aided in committing this atrocity, should face punishment alongside me.
Oh, wow.
By the gods! Even Kindness has betrayed Akuma!
The Kefali's above. We're Kefali above.
I had no knowledge of his transgressions. He did that on his own.
Oh, wow.
The Council of Elders bears no responsibility for his actions. Lord Lygus, as the esteemed Theoros, are you going to simply stand by and allow the Council of Elders to be dragged through the mud?
Yes.
If the accusation is true, I will acknowledge it. If not, my conscience stands unburdened. Lady Kindness, the reputation of the Council of Elders was not built in a day, nor will it be shattered overnight. Repercussions await those who fool the people, and punishment must be meted out on those who abandon their vows.
You...
Lady Aglaya, the Gold Weaver, I humbly ask that you take on the responsibility of overseeing this judgment in the name of the fairness of Talantin and the justice of Kefali. Considering the circumstances, and in accordance with Akuma's codex as the only demigod among us, you shall rightfully wield this authority.
The honor is mine to bear.
Elders and citizens, silence, if you please. Anaxagoras of the Grove of Epiphany has made his statement clear. As per Akuma's codex, I request all present citizens to stand with me in exercising the right of judgment. First, Elder Kindness of Akuma and Lygus the Theoros stand accused of neglecting their duties and abusing the law, leading to the egregious blasphemy against a god. In the names of Talantin and Kefali, Akuma is to form a committee before the 7th action hour to conduct an investigation and disclose the findings to the public for subsequent judgment.
Cursey.
Now, concerning Anaxagoras of the Grove of Epiphany, he has confessed to grave blasphemy against Kefali. In the names of Talantin and Kefali, the accused must be allowed to hear the people's voice prior to the execution, for a chance at a reduced sentence and possible pardon.
Professor.
What decision will you make, Lady Gold?
Enough with the hesitation, Aglaya. This is not like you.
Let him die!
Then, in light of the people's voice, O Talantin on high, may you bring death upon him.
Oh, wow. I did not expect that, actually. when you have a chance to make... Oh, that was Kafka who said that. When you have a chance to make a choice you won't regret.
A sea of flowers. What is this place?
Allow me to reintroduce myself. I bore the name of Castris while walking among the mortals. And now, I stand as the demigod of death, the living side of Thanatos. Welcome to my realm, where the west wind ends.
My my character arc is finally over.
You're still as energetic as always. Did you know? Every flower here was planted by Thanatos himself. These flowers were originally both lifeless and immortal, but in the first rain brought by the River of Souls, they were given new life, flourishing as the bearers of countless souls.
Oh, give me a second, guys. I'll be right back. So apparently, Marvel Rivals and a bunch of other things, including YouTube. Well, Marvel Rivals is now recording voice chats in all their games. Might want to use Discord if you play Marvel Rivals and not the in-game voice chat. You also, YouTube is now hitting censorship a lot more depending on the content. And anime is being attacked because it's too popular, and, yeah, it's, these evil people, definitely just wants to control your life. That's all they want to do.
And it is my duty as the Master of Death to tend to their well-being and foster their growth in this serene haven.
And when I say evil people, I actually mean evil. It's not a playful evil or anything. These are despicable people. Alright.
Similar to the structured cycle of life and death in the mortal world, these flowers too shall wither and fade, returning to the earth and then ascending to the sky with mist and tides. Eventually, they will descend to the mortal land as gentle rain. Every soul undergoes the perpetual cycle of reincarnation, albeit in varied forms, until the world meets its end. Yet, sadly, there's no time left for Emphorius to wait for when the flowers bloom again. Now, death is the power at my fingertips. It once led the souls of the deceased here, but I shall open the gate of the Netherworld and return you to the realm of the living. In exchange, please, take the core flame of death with you and complete the flame chase journey. Do not let our work thus far be in vain. Just like the other demigods, I will stay here and embrace my destiny. That being said, it is not easy to guide a lost soul back to the mortal realm. The whispers of death are sweet and alluring. If your determination wavers, you will succumb and be forever ensnared by the Netherworld's grasp. Please consider this a one-time exception. I will do everything in my power for the Flame Chase journey, and for your life. The only life I can save. I am glad to hear that.
Aww.
Over here.
Is that March?
I believe in you.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. My eyes are tearing up at this moment. This is such a good scene. I loved it when they did it in Final Fantasy. At the end of oh man, what is that Final Fantasy expression? Not Shadowbringers, but Endwalker? Endwalker, that's what it was. Endwalker. They had a scene just like this, and oh my goodness, I'm gonna enjoy every second of this. Alright, let's do it. Oh, it's gonna make me RP walk. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna rewatch this on stream later too. This is so cool. I really like this field too, and look at this moon. Let's just take a moment to like enjoy this area. Smell the flowers as if it were. Alright. Oh my goodness. Alright, let's do it. Let's march towards our destiny. Yeah, I should name this video "Just Smelling the Flowers."
Death is such a sweet joy.
That was Kafka. Firefly. One day. Aww, the game knows I like Firefly.
Lift your chin up high and step forward with us toward tomorrow.
That's right. Keep your eyes on the dawn.
We don't care. Like, Tran was fine.
Show me your courage.
But these people are not that important to us versus what we saw with March and everything and Firefly. Those hit way harder.
Don't look back.
Oh.
Don't make Casterus regret this.
Oh, that's so funny. Okay, it won't let us go back. Alright.
Partner, we shall become heroes together.
I'm not gonna lie, this is oh, Casterus. I did hear Welt in there. I just didn't see him or Himiko, but I heard Welt.
Thank you, Casterus. Since I've already made it to the end, maybe I can have one last glance at that sea of flowers.
I'm not gonna lie, her voice is starting to, like, her voice is starting to, like, sync with me now, which is good. I'm not allowed to look back.
Fear not, as a touch of red will be awaiting you at the end of the path.
That's definitely Acorn. She's the...
It'll guide you and illuminate the way out. By doing so, you'll eventually reunite in the warmth of the sunlight.
Acorn is, or Acheron actually, but I call her Acorn. Acorn is the eliminator or emanator of the natility, which is like a being that creates nothingness and stuff like that. So
What's this?
Oh, this is giving us goosebumps.
What in the world are these shadows and voices?
All of this is proof that you once lived. Your soul, your memories, the years you've journeyed through, and the path they revealed, leading you back home.
So, Ornox.
So, continue onward. Do not stop moving forward, and do not let her sacrifice and the support of all who have stood by you be in vain.
Over here, friend! Take my hand. Let's go home.
Let the trailblazing continue.
Oh, that was such a good scene. It was not as good as the Final Fantasy scene though, but it was it was good. They should have had it a little bit longer. They really should have, and it had more memories in it. I think I would have enjoyed it.
At last. I knew you could do it. Your soul is still perfectly whole. As if some kind of force is trying its best to keep it together. Is it Ornyx's final blessing? Or is it a miracle of your own?
It's literally the Storon.
It's truly incredible. Such a strange surge of familiarity. So hard to describe.
You know what would be funny? I get notification Castris is now a visitor on the Astral Express.
Perhaps it is fate, once again fulfilling its own design. Or perhaps it is
Man, this is going so hard.
sky, so familiar to you, that intertwined our fates long ago. It seems that this is the riddle which cannot be solved anytime soon. The sensation of becoming a demigod is truly wondrous. It's as if the river of souls is winding its way through the depths of my spirit, transforming with each breath into a fine rain that nourishes the world. Do you recall that prophecy? At the end of the sea of flowers,
Oh, she's holding us right there.
warm thy fingertips, and after an embrace, there shall be eternal separation. I promised you that I would do everything in my power to give it another meaning. Now, as I stand as a demigod, and destiny draws to a close, I can finally end it in a way that is as beautiful as it deserves.
Alright, just giving everyone a heads up, we got about an hour left of stream, if I even get that long, and then I'm watching some baseball, doing some house cleaning, and eating my last meals before my procedure. I am probably going to be back tonight. I don't think I can stop myself from streaming, and I will be on tomorrow sometime as well. But this game has been incredible. If you haven't played, you should play. If you're not interested in playing, then you should watch my videos that will be coming out of Dux's playthrough and other playthroughs that I'm going to do of this game. It's really incredible.
The wish I once sought, but could never grasp, is now within reach. In this brand new world, every blooming life will lift its arms in celebration and recount the profound meaning of this very instant. Every touch, every embrace we share will never again be an ice-cold loss. They will radiate with an intense warmth, sowing love far and wide throughout the land. other shore is very cold.
Wow.
May I borrow your warmth?
They're going hard on this.
One last time.
It's like the we paint us for yesterday.
Thank you for fulfilling this wish of mine. The place I'll be going to is what humans call the Land of Sorrows. But with this heartbeat and the residual heat of this embrace, I shall turn the nether realm into a gentle place of rest.
No, you're not.
This embrace may be brief, but it's the proof that I once lived.
You're still alive. You'll be in my party someday.
Farewell, then. May we reunite in the new world.
Oh, maybe when she gets, like, the new world happens and she becomes a Titan, maybe she can visit the Astral Express.
That grand and absurd performance was what you've been seeking your whole life?
I gave up everything in search of truth. And it culminated in this very moment. You, on the other hand, performed as I expected. You did not hesitate when you saw the chance to attain power. It's as if you
crave power, like a fly craves rot.
Those are your words, not mine.
But what you said at the end, did you already know what I had planned for Thainan?
I may have lost an eye, but my vision is clearer than anyone else. You've nearly exhausted your humanity. You're no different from my current state as a walking corpse.
That's true. I've long since burned to ash over the past 1,000 years. Only he is capable of unleashing a raging fire that rivals our final great enemy, Aquila.
So, this is our last chance. How about we let go of the bad blood between us? May I resonate with your core flame, Aglaya?
Please do.
That's impossible. To persist with your soul thin to such an extent. You're insane.
Just as you fight to lug your corpse onward to complete your unfinished goals, I have my own reasons for doing this. Until Thainan grows into his position as the prophesied leader, I must continue to lead everyone on the flame chase journey. I must keep inching forward, even if only as an empty shell.
I've long predicted this was the case, but I didn't think you'd already lost so much. How ironic. We would have avoided so many misunderstandings if you and I had just spoken this candidly before. But casting aside our ideological differences, there is one thing you and I agree on.
Thainan.
Yes. He was born to be a hero. He understands the hearts of the people, and I can confidently say he is a far better leader than you. Only he is capable of fulfilling your mission. Sadly, he is a man cursed by Nestia. But by my estimates, his horribly elaborate sense of style should not impede Era Nova.
Congratulations are in order. We found common ground at the very end of our destined path.
When you put it that way, it makes me want to take back what I said.
Glaya, we're back. Come welcome our great hero reborn from the ashes.
I hope he didn't hear your earlier assessment.
It wouldn't be the first time I criticized him. A man should be aware of his own shortcomings.
Alright. Okay, so are we gonna get Ornox power? That surprises me if we do.
Don't see Castris among your number.
She's not coming back.
It looks like she not only helped me prove my theory, but helped you fulfill your mission as well.
I agree.
She might not have been able to change her fate, but she still wrote the final verse of her epic herself. Dreamin, please recite the prophecy for us. Trailblazer, please surrender that scalding core flame for us as well. You are the only life she ever saved by her own hand in her 1,000 years on this earth. I believe no one is more qualified for this noble task.
O gods who have returned, and gods who are still watching, today we bring you a soul laid bare, the Hand of Shadow, Thanatos, remembered their name from the past. From daylight they came, and to their fragrant dwelling they return, to walk now among your ranks. And there was one who joined hands with the Titan, a traveler risen from the dead, and reborn among mortal kind. She is the everlasting night, and shall now proclaim in her good name, O Majesty of the 12 Titans, we seek your divinity, to mend the rifts of the world. Fill our bodies with blood of gold, till we wither in willing service to the prophecy. Step forward, trailblazer from beyond the sky, and together with us, surrender the core flame and carve their star into the sky.
I wonder if Castris is still around. I don't know why I was saying goodbye, unless the core flame killed her when we put in. But then she's still in the Neither Ward.
For death.
For life and death, to be more precise.
Look, it's...
Oh, look at that. Castris, so she took the core flame from her sister perishes, she became the demigod, and I guess once the core flame goes in there, her time as a demigod might end, because she was the possessor of the core flame after her sister.
No, it's only a divine echo. I think she's here for the trial.
So we're not going to inherit Ornyx's? We're going to go after her? Interesting.
What did she say?
That's the language of the Titans. Casterus... No. The Titan. They said, I have illuminated the cold shadow of death.
Onwards. For your path to the future is bright and its flame eternal.
Interesting.
Do not forget.
She made quite a scene. I suppose it's my turn now.
I won't stop you.
Professor,
What's with that look? You were present, so let's get this execution over with. We wouldn't want to bring shame to Akima's divine laws or keep me from creating a new world.
You never change. Do you, Professor? I don't understand. If your theory is correct, you'll lose all memories of your past life once you become a Titan. So what's the point of becoming a god?
Of course there's a point. Even if I forget who I am, I'll still have my brilliant mind. It goes without saying, I'll find a way to retrieve memories of my past life. Besides, I still have you, don't I?
I still don't really understand what you said during the assembly. Even if it were true, things reforged from memory could never be the same as the original.
Then allow me to tell you right now that you're wrong. What exactly are we? My answer is that the Chrysos heirs are the future Titans and vice versa. Of course, this answer only applies to us. So, what are we when it comes to regular mortal? The very essence of the world, our souls, are tiny invisible seeds that hold records of each person's memories of the world. And we are the buds that sprout from these seeds to grow into great trees.
Is that what new spores mean?
Correct. Once our physical bodies are born, we become new extensions of the world. From there, we plant our seeds into someone's memories, and then scatter them into the hearts of countless people. Just as seeds are affected by their environment, so too will our appearances differ across memories. But the partial memories we carry will always be the same, because that is just how the world is. To destroy our very existence, one must destroy the world itself. But we have someone who will still live on with his perfect memory. That person is you, child of Kefali. This is what it means to be the world-bearing Titan. So, carry everything of this world and live on. Don't disappoint those most precious to you. Don't disappoint Lady Goldweaver, and especially, don't bring dishonor to my theory.
Anaxa, I swear to you, I'll lead everyone to our reunion in the new world.
Good. That is all I have to say. Farewell, everyone. May we meet again in the next life.
Farewell, great performer. May Circes safeguard your thoughts.
May Circes safeguard your thoughts.
Are you satisfied, Honorable Titan?
Very. I hereby swear I have borne witness. Anaxagoras of the New Sporists and the Grove of Epiphany has successfully overcome the trial of reason. Thus, I shall confer upon you these words. You shall transcend the peaks of purity and return to corruption and hardship.
Oh, so that's a god's prophecy. It sounds like you just rephrased my past, present, and future. Oh, Circes. Is that all you've got?
Well, you've already transcended the peaks of purity, and you were never the type to give me any leeway.
That is true.
But I do still have one question.
I knew it. What is it? Maybe we're thinking of the same thing.
As you've so boldly stated, we and the world itself live on through the memories of others. If that is the case, whose memories did the very first new spore sprout from?
How should I know? But, since we are both equally curious, we should allow the children of humanity who come after us to investigate in our stead.
Rejoice, Circes. I sow the seeds of suspicion in the new world with your soul!
And now, the objective is complete. That is all.
Interesting, he just disappeared.
Thankfully, she's still alive.
She's transforming into a 5-star character. That's what's going on here. But I think it's funny that she's in an ice cocoon.
Was March 7th also in this condition when she was first rescued by the Express?
Her condition was very similar. It's just that at that time the Express did not have a memo keeper who could diagnose her
But
condition.
she still woke up naturally. Looking on the bright side, that might happen this time as well.
When March awakened from the ice, her memories were completely wiped clean. I want to prepare for the worst and prevent a situation like that happening again. Can you share with us your hypothesis?
I do not have conclusive evidence, but judging by her current condition, perhaps March 7th's memories have been hijacked. Think about it, Miss Himiko. What will happen when someone loses their ability to remember?
I'm not a biologist, but I want to hear there's a species of fish that has a memory span of less than a second, forgets everything that occurs in a very instant. Perhaps something similar will happen.
Unfortunately, short-term memory is an entirely different concept from the inability to remember. Perhaps it is difficult for you to imagine, but an individual who has lost their ability to remember turns into nothingness. The belief of the Garden is that everything in this universe can be interpreted through memories. This is the driving force behind the continuance of this path. The past is made up of memoria, while the future is a possibility that will eventually be converted to memoria. But the present, it doesn't really exist. And it's only an abstract expression.
Interesting.
Therefore, when a person is affected by the path and loses their ability to remember, their physical form will also be affected. These ice crystals are a manifestation of that.
Yes. There is one thing that I haven't looked into deeply into now. You've guided us to Amphimos, but if you refuse to tell us your true intentions, collecting memories is simply not a convincing answer.
Is Miss Himiko suspicious of me?
I mean no offense, I'm merely speculating, but I appreciate your honesty if possible.
In other words, now is the time for me to prove my innocence. That's not a problem, of course. The true reason behind my intentions is that Amphorius holds special significance. For some memo keepers of the Garden with extremist views, it is a perfect example.
Perfect
example.
example.
A world that can only be seen through the Garden's mirror means that memo keepers have the right to keep the world in their private collection. If those Pathstriders of Remembrance were to uncover the secrets of Amphorius first, they might unleash their wild ambitions and remodel more worlds into a similar form.
So the reason you did everything to convince the Express to come to the Star Zone is just to uncover the secrets and foil the plans of those people?
I chose to remain quiet before, because I did not want to involve you in the Garden's internal conflict.
Modern World is not easy fix. Those extremists likely aren't those simple pathfinders. Do they wield the powers of emulators?
You can be even bolder with your guesses. The people that I'm talking about, they aren't just individuals. They are an organization that has already attached itself to the pinky finger of Fu Li.
Could they be the ones who hijacked March 7th's
I
memories?
cannot be certain, but at the very least, they are capable of doing so. I am deeply sorry about what has happened to March 7th, but the deal that I propose still remains a fair one. Amphorius is still an excellent destination, and investigating further might allow us to uncover the truth behind the accident. Miss Himiko, the wisest choice right now is for us to continue cooperating.
What's wrong?
Let me take back a part of what I said just now, Miss Himiko. Although we indeed struck a deal, it seems like I have involved you in some unforeseen danger. Please accept my deepest apologies.
Has something changed?
It's Fuli. Their gaze has just swept across Amphorius.
Oh, interesting. That is super interesting, actually. Herta! She's gonna come in and save the day. I can feel it.
Oh, how interesting.
Oh, and the memo keeper, she got the remembrance from the mirror. That must be from the bad faction, not Swan's faction. Oh, wow.
I never expected a mere memo snatcher to be actually hiding so much inside her head. What's even more interesting is that the word Amphorius has appeared in her subconscious.
This lady seems to be having fun. Is she usually like this?
Herta, it may be the most powerfulest character in this game that we've seen other than the freaking Aeons himself. Like, when the Aeon turned her gaze, turned their gaze to our Trailblazer. That's the only other time that I could think of. I think she might even be more powerful than Acheron. I'm starting to get that sense from Herta. Welt is no slouch himself too, and Sunday of course is no slouch. But even they are mystified by Herta. And Acheron was talking to Welt as an equal. I'm just telling you that now. Like, Herta's, as far as being emanators, who are part of the most powerfulest things in the galaxy besides the actual Aeons themselves, Herta is in a class of her own. Not only is she an emanator, she's also created dimensions where she can talk to simulated Aeons. She's also a member of the Genius Society, and so far the most impressive member we've seen from the Genius Society.
It's hard to explain.
What are you two whispering about? Has it not occurred to you that I can hear everything clearly?
Also, she's based on, I feel, because I'm such a Wizard of Oz fan and Alice in Wonderland fan, and you know, all those mystical stories growing up. I'm a fan of all those stories, and I can definitely see like some Snow White with the mirror stuff going on, and also Wicked Witch going on and stuff like that. She uses mirrors all the time, but the cracked mirrors, so it's like the opposite of Snow White. It's really well done writing. I can see multiple references to her.
Oh, please pardon me, Madam Herta. Would you mind sharing with us what you've discovered?
The ones who need help are the Astral Express.
Yep.
You will have to put up with my methods, even if they are rather unconventional. Let's get back to the topic.
I like
By
her voice
using the
actor
fourth
too.
Mirror, I rummaged through the brain of this memo snatcher and learned a good deal.
Oh my goodness, like this is so good. I want more Herta lore.
Not only does this person know of Amphorius, but there are also many memo keepers who are interested in the place. I searched through her consciousness and found the following terms: the Eternal Land, the Rejected Land, and the private collection of the Garden of Recollection.
It seems like Miss Black Swan is indeed hiding some things from us.
Since I'm not able to find any useful clues from the outside, why don't I personally visit this mysterious Amphorius?
You're planning to head to Amphorius yourself?
Oh, this is so cool. Yes, please.
Yes, but not in the flesh like you foolishly did.
Lame sauce.
See these Herta mirrors? With them, I can project my data spirit entity
Okay, maybe
to
it's
any
just
corner
like
of the
going.
cosmos through spatial warps, without even needing to leave my room.
Okay, maybe her presence. Her presence.
But of
That was
course,
so
these
cool.
corners of the cosmos must be within the coverage zone of inter-astral peace communications.
The
After all,
IPC.
this is collaborative technology.
The IPC.
I see. You do seem like the more indoor type.
Although that star zone is not within the network of the IPC, the Express itself can serve as a signal station. Come, give me the astral chart coordinates, then sit back and enjoy the show.
How'd they get here without the Astro Express? I forget. Did Welt open his black hole and they jumped
Alright. Now that everything is ready, mirrors, get to work.
Okay, we are gonna be putting Herta on our team, but like I said, we're getting too close to my time frame for this. We should be back tonight. If we are not back tonight, we are back tomorrow. We are, yeah, but I believe I am gonna play tonight. So probably gonna get some Taco Bell and then watch the D-backs game, even though the D-backs are probably done for the year, but we'll see. I still enjoy watching the game despite that. She has shields. I don't like taking her out just because I like having the option of shielding. But she is the weakest member, so March can leave for this. And if we find out we need her, then we can go get her. Alright, alright, we will see you next time. Thank y'all.